We finally know what they're doing with this vehicle, 116F3. This is going to be our new Clan Wars reward vehicle. So let's take a look at it. On the top of that, in today's video, let's talk about some map changes on Murovanka, on Fisherman's Bay, which once again is getting some changes because it was just a couple batches ago when it received quite a big update. On the top of that, we have Steel Hunter coming back with no experimental equipment rewards, ladies and gentlemen, and the trade-in feature and some other events. Everything is going to be covered in today's video because this is your friendly neighborhood Red Arrow on the thumbnail news anchor, coming you with the hottest and juiciest news about World of Tanks. Well, basically, I'm going to let you know what is going on in World of Tanks, right? So first up, let's talk about this Steel Hunter game mode, which is going to start tomorrow, which received some balance changes. For example, the Chinese light tank should be a bit better early on, and some other minor changes with the mode, with the event. And here are the rewards: 750 bonds, 1.2 million credits, couple boosters, 80 directives in total. But for me personally, the most appealing ones are the retraining orders, 16 of those, which outside discount equals 3,200 gold worth of crew retraining. What you can do with those is, let's say you want to move your E75's crew into E100 to 100% right away, and you can use those retraining orders to do that for free. So helpful for marking, helpful for new players or free-to-play players, definitely. But overall, I would say the rewards are definitely not very appealing, especially for the players who do not like this game mode in the first place. Feels kinda lackluster for 2 weeks of the game mode. I don't know, what do you think about that, guys? And of course, what is missing from the rewards are the things they announced 9 days ago on January 20th, where they said that Steel Hunter is going to feature the new experimental equipment pieces as well, or components, and we do not have them because it is still a big, massive mess up. Some people have it, some people do not have it, or I would say most of the people do not have it, and some people have the experimental equipment, but nobody has the missions or components, and nobody knows what is going on. I have no internal information about the experimental equipment either. It is just a massive shitstorm, honestly speaking. So Steel Hunter is coming. You interested or not? Let me know. And before we are going to move on to our next topic, which is 116F3, guys, I have a little secret announcement to you. I'm not going to announce it in the title, in the description, on the thumbnail. It is time for another giveaway. I'm going to give away 30,000 gold in today's video to all my beautiful subscribers, because I would like to support people who support me in different gold packages, and what you have to do is super simple. But more about that in a second, right after we have heard a quick word from our sponsor, who is literally making this giveaway possible. Need a break from tanks and you got a phone, right? Then you should check out our old friends Raid Shadow Legends. I mean, more than 80 million people have already done that. It is a free-to-play hero collection RPG with over 650 champions, tons of awesome bosses, multiple game modes, and new content coming in all the time. Like right now, I'm trying to beat the newest dungeon, Sandtavil's Necropolis, who is pretty damn hard to beat. And to all the new United States raid players, they prepared something special for you, an election for your favorite starting champion. Simply download Raid from the links in the description, log into the championselect.plarium.com, copy your in-game player ID, enter it, and vote for your chosen champion. This runs until February 10th, and you have a chance to win awesome in-game and real-life prizes like epic and legendary champions, in-game items, and even Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Only new players from US can win the prize though. They also introduced the brand new legendary Ronda Rousey champion, the MMA and pro wrestling legend. And the best part is, you can get Ronda completely for free simply by logging in and playing the game for 7 days between now and February 20th, and she can be yours. So definitely use this opportunity, check it out by scanning the QR code or via the link in the description, and as a new player you will get bonuses worth $35 like the epic Yotun champion, 100,000 silver, 50 gems, and 2 epic skill domes for boosting your champions. Just make sure to accept it from the in-game message box in the next 30 days and you are good to go. Have fun. And there you go. Once again, thank you very much for making today's giveaway possible. possible. Now, what you have to do to have a chance to win your piece from the 30,000 gold giveaway is super simple. Just leave a comment under this video talking about today's video topics we covered over here, together with your server, together with your username, so I know where to send the prizes if you do win, and that is it. And of course, be a subscriber as well, because we are looking out for each other, don't we? Now, moving on to the next topic, ladies and gentlemen, I have been circling around of our newest tier 10 heavy tank in the game, coming very soon. This 116 F3 is going to be our newest tier 10 Clan Wars reward vehicle. What it is, what it has to offer, let's find out, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, inside the garage as well. Nobody is able to play with this first, nobody is able to test it out beforehand, so basically this is what we have. You guys have seen this tank on the battlefield, and you have sent me some replays, but none of them work because the previous micro batch messed up all the other replays, which is simply put sad. So what does this tank offer? Let's take a look at the firepower and 530 alpha. It has 266 millimeters of penetration with standard AP. The premium shell is APCR and has 325. It has a 38-second reload time for the full magazine, 5-second reload between shots, so in 10 seconds you are able to dish out 1590 damage. It has 3 shells in the magazine, because it has 3 shells in the magazine. The -8 degrees of condemnation for a Chinese heavy tank is very unique actually, and especially if we combine that with the armor it has, it is pretty damn good. Aiming time is okay, 2.78, you know, without boosting it with anything. Accuracy 0.4. DPM slightly under 2k, but of course you can boost this better depending on the equipment units you are using. Now, survivability. Here is where it is a bit interesting, because as you can see, it has quite a low amount of hit points, and usually when a vehicle has quite a low amount of hit points, it either has crazy firepower or it has very good armor. Hull armor 195, 120 on the sides and 60 in the rear. 300 in the front of the turret, 180 on the side, 60 in the rear. Now, let me show you the 3D armor model. Here it is. This is 116 F3 actually versus its own penetration, 266 millimeters of penetration, and as you can see, on a flat ground, there is almost no green. There is a tiny green bar up over there in the commander hatch, but it is so tiny, you need to be lucky to be able to hit it in the first place. Even the frontal plate is a 34% chance. It, you know, depends on the angle. If it is slightly more angled, you get more chances to penetrate it, but the lower plate is weak, but it is very nicely angled, quite a crazy angle over there, so it is going to be out of bounds. So frontally, if you're facing towards your enemies, if you're facing towards tier 9s, tier 8s, they need to tap the 2 key, and many times even that is not going to be enough. So armor-wise, quite a strong beast, but there is a weak spot if you are side scraping with this vehicle, for example. You can see the turret ring weak spot right over there. Weak spot with 230 on the side, more towards the side, 180, 190, so should be quite easy penetration if you are able to hit it directly in the first place. So, and if we load in the APCR, 325 millimeters of penetration, we do see some more green, but it is still, you know, quite a big or quite high nominal value over there what you have to go through. So this is the armor model of this vehicle. What else? 400 meter space view range as well is very nice. Mobility, not the fastest tank, 35 drop speed, 20 reverse speed, 14.48 power to weight ratio, and because this is autoloader, you do not or you cannot actually carry rammer, so this opens you up easy turbo, for example, like the experimental turbo, which we do not have in the game, or bounty turbo, or most likely people who are going to get this vehicle are going to pimp it up to the max. So I expect seeing Bond turbo on this vehicle for sure. And after that, you know, it depends how the gun handling is the stabilizer, are you going to use stabilizer, or are you going to use improved aiming, or are you going to use both, or are you going to go for the stabilizer and ventilation, or improved aiming and ventilation, or on some maps improved shell resistance, you know, the improved hardening. It is up to the player's preference how they want to play this vehicle. vents and everything, you know, is an option over here. But this is our newest Clan Wars reward tank. What we can expect seeing, I think, in a month or so, you know, whenever the campaign is going to end, when the auctions are going to end and all the rewards are paid out and all the people who do not deserve it have been removed from the leaderboard, because usually they take up to 2 weeks to check those things as well. But yeah, this is 116F3. Next up, let's talk about some map changes. For example, Fisherman's Bay is going to be tuned a bit more once again. This is how it looked like in the south spawn, and this is what they're going to do. They're going to replace some houses. They're not going to put houses next to this little dip right over there. They're going to move houses together with some trees and bushes, actually, what you can use to hide behind and spot attackers, for example, who are coming in from the other side of the south. And also they relocated the houses up over there. This is like the second very close iteration for the Fisherman's Bay, because it was not too long time ago when this map was rebalanced, like two batches ago, I think, 2-3 batches ago, something like that. And once again, it is going to receive some gameplay changes, basically protecting heavy tanks getting into the city without getting sniped, because some people, you know, I think it is not going to do anything to protect the heavy tanks, because some people still do not care. Some people still drive from the gap right over there without thinking too much and are getting destroyed from the middle. And also the middle is going to be tuned a bit. Here is, you know, what they did to the house. But over here, you can see this is the middle. This is how it used to be. And boom, this is how it is going to be. So not that much protection over here anymore. And also relocated bushes. Tree stays the same, in the same position, but just some bushes repositioned and the house restructured, basically. And also in the south, sniping position has been reworked a bit. You can see house, new house. Yeah, I think this is completely new house. Some extra bushes, so extra guessing, extra blind shots to do when I'm playing over there. One blind shot over here, one there, couple blind shots next to that house over there. Actually, I have my record blind damage battle as well on this map with over 5,000 blind damage. Yes, guys, I said over 5,000 blind damage. Yes, on this map when I played on the other side. That was amazing. Also, Murovanka is going to receive some tunings. For example, the corner of the map, where usually the enemies are defending against the attackers coming from the forest at the J9. Is receiving some bushes, so now you're able to hide your Krill 15s over there much easier, your STRVs much easier, your 183s, and why not FE45s as well, even though you cannot hide that barn because it is as big as the map itself. But you know, more bushes, a sneakier plays for sure. Also, this position has been reworked a bit. You can see the added bushes over there, and this is one of my favorite. This was one of my favorite positions to play as well, actually, knocking over some trees and being very, very stealthy, very carefully, very stealthy, and it has equaled a lot of high assistance and damage games for me, because I can spot enemies, right? So this is the new position. I can spot enemies while remaining hidden, and also damage them while remaining hidden using all the knocked over trees and bushes what we have over there. On the top of that little hill was made a bit smaller, so now it is on one side harder to play, but on the other side easier to play, because you do not have to drive back that much to get back into the safety, because you have a lot steeper downhill momentum over here what you can use. And also a couple trees and bushes were relocated. Okay, and this is the very deep in the foresty area. Slight changes over here on the terrain, like this is how the terrain looked like, but now removed the bushes and made it a bit more even on the ground, right? And also the sniping part, I can see tree being moved over here, so a couple trees were actually removed just to remove the sniping capabilities, I guess, of that position, right? And from the other side, trees have been removed. So they removed trees from here, but they added bushes back here, simply making this position a bit more open, easier to spot. Basically, it's so much easier to spot everything what is coming. You can spot them so much earlier, I would say. from this side. But yeah, changes to the Murovanka. Next up, the trade-in event is back in the game. They usually do it twice a year, if I'm not mistaken, 2 times, 3 times a year, around that. And what this event is all about is you can trade in your old unused vehicles to get some gold value out of them, and you can buy something new, or you can put that towards the new purchase. Like over here, we have an example. You can purchase Löwe for 9,800 gold, previously 11,200, in exchange for Dicker Max 2,800 gold. So what it does is it takes half of the gold value of your premium tank which you are trading in, and it deducts the price of the vehicle you want to buy. So another example would be like you do not like Alpine Tiger, it is 11,000, and if you want to trade it in, you are going to get 5,500 gold for your next purchase. It is absolutely up to everyone, you know, individually. If you are interested about this feature, I'm just letting you know that this is over here. This is basically buying high and selling low, but at the same time, this is the only event where you are able to get some gold value back from your premium vehicle, because if you simply want to get rid of it, you are going to get credits. There is no way how to make the gold back you spent on the vehicle. You can just get half of the value back towards the new purchase, basically. So if you have a vehicle what you have not played with or what you hate for years, then maybe you can pick up something what you actually enjoy playing with, right? You know, anyway, the event is over here. It is up to you if you want to use it or not. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about the monthly rundown, what was released yesterday as well. And over here we can see that the next weekend is going to be XP weekend, XP Fever, and also Steel Hunter Twitch drops are coming. So Friday, Saturday and Sunday, tune in to twitch.tv/Dezgames and you are going to get some free goodies. And starting from February 6th, Monday, we're going to have the new monthly Twitch drops, which, you know, runs usually a month, 2 months or 3 months, and we have the in-game store as well. You collect tokens over the time and you're able to buy some premium tanks, some premium days, some, you know, a lot of goodies over there. Hopefully something good this time as well. Hopefully very juicy rewards in the Twitch drops, so definitely tune in, guys. And also the Valentine's Day is coming. We have the Carnival special event coming as well. This is what is happening in February, basically. Thank you so much for tuning in today, beautiful people. It was my absolute pleasure to be in front of you, to bring you some news about World of Tanks and what is going on in this game right now overall. New Clan Wars reward tanks coming, Steel Hunter, no experimental equipment, and some other things. Map rebalancing as well. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. I love you all. Stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay sexy, stay naked. Take care and bye.